The off-season is a chance for you to do the hard yards.
Building muscle you can only do during the off-season. To build muscle, it's a process of 2-3 weeks at least.
The off-season is certainly a little bit harder. You want to push your body to its extremes a bit.
The off-season is just the special time of the year when you really get to work on your game, really have the time to break down your technique.
There's a lot of guys here that are, really good tennis players. You can, challenge each other in practice.
Everyone pushes each other and cream rises to the top, obviously.
I'm working with Alexander Zverev and also the last couple of years his brother Misha. There are like 10, 12 really good touring pros here who are doing all their training, so the energy is good. Everyone's here working hard, trying to get better. The main reason here is Europe is very cold this time of year. We've been here November and December this year. It's been 80 degrees and warm. Then you can really do some hard physical training and the body will be okay.
We've got a great situation right here at Saddlebrook. We've got so many good players, so many good pros, so we can mix it up and have everyone play with a different player every day. We've got guys here pretty much for the whole month. We've got John and the Zverev brothers, Dennis Kudla, we've got Tim Smicek. We've really got some talent and some tremendous pros.
There's a lot of guys here that are, really good tennis players, so that makes training a lot of fun because you can, challenge each other in practice, you compete.
Everyone pushes each other and, cream rises to the top, obviously. So it's just great having all these guys around and everyone gets along, and it's a good environment for the guys to improve and try to work on some things this off-season. I think just having someone else there to sort of feel your pain, especially right now when they're doing 2 gym sessions a day, I think it's nice. I mean, there's nothing worse than being out there on the track just by yourself running.
I've been here ever since I left college. I live 20 minutes away from here and I just drive in and get my work done and drive out. It's a perfect place to train.
The off-season is a chance for you to do the hard yards, the really heavy training, the heavy lifting strength work and the heavy endurance work, because these guys play so much during the year. It's very difficult to do this kind of work leading up or during tournaments. It's impossible because the matches are too hard.
My off-season has been pretty long, with a lot of hard work with Jez for 4 weeks. Building muscle you can only do during the off-season. You won't be able to do it during a tournament where you have to play match in 2 days. To build muscle, it's a process of 2-3 weeks at least. And now, now tennis is picking up, trying to get my game back in place, a little bit of kind of a new body as well, I gain a little bit of muscles, gain a little bit of strength, so you have to get everything in place again.
The off-season is certainly a little bit harder. You want to push your body to its extremes a bit. You want to feel super fatigued and super tired after a long day of practicing in the gym. Right now I'm super sore, but I know in a few weeks' time I won't be sore and I'll be stronger, quicker, and more motivated to go.
The off-season is just the special time of the year when you really get to work on your game, really have the time to break down your technique. We're spending a lot of focus on the net game, trying to get that up to the level of Pat Rafter. That's my goal for him.
We are, of course, working on my volleys, working on my returns, but I think more importantly than that, it's just getting to the net as much as possible. The more I get to the net in those match situations, the better my volleying is going to become.
The great thing about tennis, there's so many things to work on, so many intricacies in the game, so every day is a new day.
Alexander wants to play. He's hungry to play, he's motivated to play, he wants to be the best he can. For a young guy, to have this level of dedication and motivation is what you want in a player. Then you feel you can really help them to be the best they can. Misha right now is doing things for himself. He is doing things athletically that is really impressive. Basically, you tell Misha what to do, you wind up and you throw away the key. He'll run through brick walls now.
Everybody who wants to be at the top of the game have to love tennis. Otherwise, you won't make it. You won't enjoy this kind of work. You won't enjoy, 4 weeks of just physical training. You will be like, okay, what am I doing this for? thinking about the future, what I can achieve, how I can play with the best guys in the world if I do this work, because without this work you got absolutely no shot in being on the top of the game. Everybody who wants to be up there has to do this kind of work.